It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. We've got the top 10 recipes of the week. Who made it to the top 10 and who ranked out as number 1? Well, the only way you're going to find that out is if you tune into this week's episode of Inside the Welcome to Inside the Kitchen, the only show where we platform the best recipes by the best home cooks in the game. I'm your host, Cooking with Pat Lee, and without further ado, let's get to cooking with our top 10 power plays of the week. Starting things off at number 10 is a newcomer to the Inside the Kitchen family. She was recommended to me by my good brother, the O'Neill's Way, who's cracked the top 10 multiple times and is a Crumbie Award nominee. Your girl MK gives us a comfort food classic with her take on baked spaghetti. She truly understands the assignment with this one. A finely cooked meat sauce, layers of melty cheese, just straight up wins on a plate. We've got our eye on you. Keep up the great content and you could be a nominee for Rookie of the Year easily. Number 9's entry is a smothered chicken recipe made none other by Eats by Iman. She won Best Chicken Recipe at the 2025 Crumbie Awards, and she looks to make it a repeat with this delicious meal that screams must try. Honestly, she just might be the queen of these chicken recipes, and I don't think anyone would dispute she's tough competition to beat. Save us a plate, we're coming over hungry. At number 8 is a newcomer to the list and long overdue as Eats by Tweet razzles and dazzles with her take on homemade pot stickers. Whether you want to call them pot stickers or dumplings, there's no doubt about it, this is a recipe you need on your weeknight dinner rotation. This filling is as authentic as it gets, and she never disappoints with her simple yet flavorful recipes. She pulls no punches in the kitchen, and when we say you should be fighting your way to the grocery store to get the ingredients for this, we're not kidding. Number 7's entry on the list is another crowd favorite as Tina Farmer steps up to the plate hitting a home run with her Philly cheesesteak flatbread. Tender cuts of steak, onions, peppers, and a cheese pull for the ages, this dominates the competition with ease. Putting on the pressure with that crispy bread, this screams first round knockout. No instant replay necessary, this one scores without a doubt. At number 6, we've got the Recipe of the Year winner Brass Cuisine blessing the timeline with her shrimp lo mein recipe. Chinese takeout recipes will always be a fave on this platform, as a good takeout recipe made at home is the way to go, especially in this economy. Made with her championship level seasonings, this one's not only a surefire hit, but we can definitely see this as another entry for Recipe of the Year. Can she make it a back-to-back season of success? We'll just have to wait and see. We're down to the top 5, my friends, and at number 5 is our good sis and one of our favorites here at Inside the Kitchen, Cooking with Dimples, making a recipe that reminds me of my grandmother: hamburger steaks and gravy. This is one of the first recipes in the show's history that made me feel like a kid again. We used to eat these weekly, down to the sides. Recipes that make you feel good on the inside like this deserve to be shown at the forefront, and we can only imagine how happy your family must feel to eat classics like these every single night. At number 4 is another superstar player as the slider guy dusts the competition with the strawberry crunch upside down cake. You can never go wrong with the strawberry crunch, but adding it to a phenomenal cake like this is a skill only the best of the best can master. Now, I want to go on record in saying that he has the numbers, but I genuinely think he's one of the most underrated talents in the game. Pound for pound, he's got the culinary chops to go head to head with some of the best, and I would easily give him a nomination for Creator of the Year if we were having the awards right now. Let's see if that momentum sticks, but we definitely see high level quality going forward and not stopping at all. We're down to the top 3, and at number 3, Vic B. Cooking is putting on a show with her brown stewed chicken. This is the kind of plate that sticks to your ribs, puts you right in that couch, and you're just knocked out after a good, comforting meal. Tender, juicy, flavorful chicken and that cabbage, rice, and carrots combo, my goodness, this gives me goosebumps. If you're looking for a chicken recipe, matter of fact, if you're looking for a dinner recipe, period, look no further. At number 2 is the king of We Can Make It at Home, Chef Flacco, with his steak and shrimp loaded baked potato. My big back bohemians unite because this one's visually appealing, seasoned to perfection, and it's a meal that's out of this world. Between the recipe's personality and charisma, he's got the game locked down, and for his first time being on this list coming at number 2, we know for a fact he's going to have eyes on him all season long. Keep up the great work, Chef. We're rooting for you. And at number 1, Chicago stand-up Cooking with Mr. Cooper takes the top spot and puts the city on his back with an all-star take on pizza puffs. Now, it's only right that a Chicago native dominates the rankings, coming from the hometown of the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. Cooper delivers a recipe that's easy, crowd-pleasing, and straight-up championship level, showing real-life skills and confidence in the kitchen. This is the kind of dish you make for the kids, for game day guests, or just because you feel like having a winning dinner. Now, if you're trying to impress with a one-of-a-kind treat, get into the kitchen, run this play, and give it up for Mr. Cooper, your Inside the Kitchen Top 10 Recipe of the Week winner. That about wraps up another exciting edition of Inside the Kitchen. If you know somebody who deserves to be in the top 10, click on the hashtag ITKTop10 and nominate them, or simply comment below. For all of us here at the Inside the Kitchen family, I'm your host, Cooking with Pat Lee, reminding you to keep those pans hot and your flavor game strong. And until the next time we feast, peace. Catch Inside the Kitchen's Top 10 every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your favorite social media platforms. Help us to gain traction in the algorithm by liking, commenting, sharing, saving, and engaging. Thank you so much for helping Inside the Kitchen's platform grow. From the best recipes in the game to news, highlights, and insights, the Inside the Kitchen universe is looking to shift the landscape of food content on social media. Much love, and stay hungry, my friends.